Hey y'all, as you probably know if you've been watching these videos before, any of my old ones, I really like using things that you find around the house and don't have to spend a whole lot of money on. So here's one more for you. As you can see, I've got an earring hook. You can buy these in bulk for real cheap on sites like Rio Grande, jewelry supply places, or steal them from your wife like I did. This is just stainless steel, so this will probably be a quick sinker, but got a stainless steel bead and a little spring that I've harvested off of there, and this is one that I just put up on my Instagram, if I can get it to focus, bhi.flies, a photo of that one. So we're going to try to tie this other one now, and if I can get my camera to cooperate. There we go. Put this little guy aside and lock the other one that I made with the other uh, spare earring hook parts. A lot tinier than I'm usually used to tying. Been doing a lot of big stuff, so bear with me here while I get my bobbin set up. Just going to start with a few wraps to lock my thread down, and then another material, like I said, you can just find around. This was some spare ribbon for tying something. It's in my wife's drawer, probably Christmas presents or just. This is perfect because it's got a lot of reflective material in it, and as soon as you cut this, there'll be a little tiny tag end from the material. If you just rub it between your fingers, it'll come off of there, and you can just start to pull this out, and it'll free up those fibers and start to fray really quickly. So I did a significant length of that and then tied a knot at the end so that I could keep my ends straight, just pulling them down and then being able to snip off where I need to. So I'm gonna start to wrap those in and try to keep them central on the top here, and then try to determine what length I want and then cut those off. So this one I think I'm just going to keep very plain with just these fibers. The one that I just did and put up the final picture on Instagram, this one that's got some chartreuse in there, that had a little bit of I was using pipe cleaner and starting to tie that on in some chartreuse. And that's another really cheap resource that you can probably find locally where you're at a craft store. So with that, I mean, it just ended up being pretty busy. I'm going to try to keep this one more simple, just including the material that we got off of that spool of ribbon. And this is just, I mean, it's a really basic fly, but I think it's going to be very successful. So what I've been doing to finish this off here, just getting a little bit of my UV resin, enough to coat that head, and then making my final wraps, and just a few more to absorb some more of that resin. And when I'm doing a bunch of these and I don't want to take the time to whip finish, this is going to lock everything in place. Just have a toothpick handy so that you can get that resin off of there when you've got it in enough quantity, and then bring in my light. And just like with all of my flies, I will post a picture of this in its final form, so you can see close-up details on my Instagram, which is bhi.flies, and you will be able to see it there here in a few minutes after I get off of YouTube's app. But again, thanks for watching. If you haven't checked out my Instagram page, do that, and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.